Good morning, fourth grade online learners. Welcome to Science with Mr. Monzo on 11/17/2020. We have a different introduction today. And we welcome Allison and Serafina. Come on up here. Go, girls.
Dance people. Really? Wow. You guys are just moving around.
Okay. I'm not sure. Was that TikTok or what was that?
TikTok.
All right.
Okay.
It was very impressive, girls. Yesterday was also very good. I expected that, but I know these dance moves evolve.
You
I'm
should
trying to
get
say.
TikTok.
All right. Fourth grade online learners. Hope you enjoyed that. You will never see me dance. I can't dance, as Phil Collins once said. Okay. We are talking about slow changes to the Earth's surface.
No.
All right, listen up, guys. These things take thousands and millions of years to happen. So if you live in an area, for you to see a rapid change to the Earth, something big's going to happen. Volcano, earthquake, something like that. Most changes to the Earth's surface take time. Millions, or not, if not that, thousands of years to happen. So we see this weathering, these sea stacks in this picture, that took thousands of years, maybe even 1,000,000 years for the ocean to wear away the land and make that happen. And acid rain also has affected some statues that people put up around the world. That one is in Paris, France. Over the years, this the destructive force of nature. And I know you guys know this. I love cars, and I belong to car clubs. I have pictures of cars. But I can tell you guys, acid rain affects cars very much, and the paint job on them. So my classic car that I have, I put it in the garage all the time. It never comes out in the rain. And once or twice I've gotten caught in the rain. I go home and I dry it off right away. Does anybody know why? Why would I dry it off right away?
So you could if it's acid rain, then you could wash it off before it tears off it, eats away the paint.
Good job, Nicholas. Yes, if you can get to the acid rain, you can wash it off before the sun bakes it in. You won't have water spots on your car. Now, if you do get those from acid rain, you can have somebody professionally sand your car and buff it out, and sometimes you can get rid of that acid rain. But acid rain is very destructive to the earth, to your vehicles, to your house, to anything that's outside. And it doesn't happen overnight, guys. It could take years and years and years for it to happen. Nicholas.
I know how acid rain is caused. It's caused by pollution in the air.
You're right, pollution in the air. Guys, can we have a seat though until the video's over, and then whatever you need to do, you can do then? And let's have hands down, because we only have about 10 minutes for a video. Are you at medical necessity here or no? Wait till after the video, then we'll handle all questions and comments, unless you're having a medical emergency. Okay, back to the book, and we're going to read a little bit more from the book on erosion. So we talked about weathering. Erosion is a little bit different. After a heavy rainstorm, have you ever noticed soil and pebbles being carried by running water? If so, you have seen an example of erosion. Erosion is the movement of rock material from one place to another. The materials that result from weathering are carried away by erosion. Water is the main cause of erosion. Suppose a drop of water splashes onto soil. The water loosens and picks up tiny particles. When the water moves downhill, it carries the tiny particles with it. As the water flows over the soil, it picks up more particles. Erosion of rock takes place over thousands, even millions of years, so it's not going to happen right away, guys. The water of fast-moving river make a groove in the rock. Over many years, running water carries so much material away that a deep canyon can form, and that's how the Grand Canyon was born. All right, then we have this thing called deposition. This is a little different from erosion. Girls, you really need to sit still. Stop what you're doing and listening, because this isn't just for online learners, this is for you guys too. You know that erosion moves bits of sand, soil, and rock, but what happens to these materials? Where do they go? Recall that bits of sand, soil, and rock are called sediment. The dropping of sediment moved by water and wind and ice is called deposition. Wind, glaciers, and moving water are the main causes of deposition. In deserts and along the seacoast, the wind easily picks up and carries sand. When the wind slows or stops, the sand drops. We really need to sit still. We're having trouble in all the classes today. I do not want anybody moving right now. Stop typing, stop drawing, just listen. Thank you. As glaciers move, they carry rocks and soil. Over time, a glacier may begin to slow down and melt. The melting glacier may drop boulders and clay and form a ridge. Ocean and rivers cause deposition. Along the coast, ocean waves wear away beaches through weathering and erosion. New beaches form through deposition. Rivers tend to slow down as they flow into a lake or ocean. When they slow, sediment and large rocks may settle. Slowly, sediment can build up into a landform called a delta. And so in our book, we see pictures of that also. Okay, tomorrow we will continue with this lesson. There's only one page left, mountain building, and that's on page C30. And maybe I can read you some background information from my book if you guys remind me. All right, let's do a time check on this. And a little bit light on the video today, 6 minutes and 26 seconds, but that's okay. Be sure to read your book, do your journal entry. We're going to share some journal entries, and we may even Google a video to watch today about erosion, deposition, and a few other topics. All right, online learners, remember those dance moves, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.